Alright everybody, this is part 13 of our Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. I'm PG.
I'm Jam Jam.
And this is going to be us challenging the boss with only the Pilgrim by our side. I did some trial runs with the Pilgrim just to kind of see what kind of a fighting style the Pilgrim has, and to see, you know, the best way to utilize the Pilgrim so that other people could have an easier time fighting. So basically what I've found is you want all the attention on your character. So the Pilgrim can just kind of take its time, cast its little spells. Basically, if you keep the focus of the boss throughout the fight, the Pilgrim will cast big spells and make it a lot easier for you to win. Now there's 3 life bars here for a reason, and it's because there's actually 3 of these little guys. Well, they're not little, but yeah.
They're moderately tall.
So, Pilgrim is a huge help in this fight. All you gotta do is, again, keep the focus of the fight on you. The first time I used the Pilgrim, I did what I do every time I, first test out an NPC. I just walk away. I let the boss rape the NPC so I can see how much health they have, the benefits of them having low health, and things like that. The Pilgrim has no benefit whatsoever. This is like a pure mage build, and that's it. So do not let don't let the Pilgrim get hit. I think the Pilgrim can take like 3 hits from the boss and it dies. So,
look at that glowing orb back there.
Yeah, that's another good thing is once you kill the first sentry, it's really easy for you to just kind of run down here, circle around these guys, and let the Pilgrim just blast them.
The fuck? What is it, like a missile? Shit.
I believe that's gonna be Soul Spear, which I will be getting hopefully later. Hopefully, I don't know. I got a feeling it's either going to cost me a lot of money or it's just going to be in an area that we suck too much to get to.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Because, I mean, this mage is so OP. Oh, man. Mage needs nerf. Oh, so good. Alright, so he just got bitch slapped. Him, her.
I can powder and all.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So I decide, hey, I could be a mage too. Maybe not a very effective one, but hey, I'm still doing it, Now, the cool thing about the Pilgrim is she will actually dodge, which is so nice for an NPC to actually do this. Well, I'm not saying that she dodges well, but when she does dodge, it is so nice, and it's always on like a really big attack where she has like an hour to figure out which way to go. And they're back there freaking out, casting spells and shit. That's great. Alright, so the sentry's not that difficult. I would rate like on a 1 to 10 scale of how useful she is in the fight, like a 5. I mean, if you're a caster, you're not gonna want to summon her because you're the one casting. You want an NPC or a summon that is going to engage the enemy so that you can just sit back and cast. On the other hand, if you're like a strength build or a dex build, you'll be fine. You're engaging the enemy. The enemy's getting blasted by all kinds of random shit. And that random explosion will be explained easily later. Basically, there's a new type of enemy, and they just kind of like jump at you and explode. I don't understand it. It's annoying at best. Now we have... what is it? Oh yeah, we have to go get a level or 2. See, I think that's what I think that's what the mage that we summoned was actually casting. Great Soul Arrow.
Oh. Science.
Something like that. I would not consider being a mage at this stage in the game helpful. Because the one time I bought a spell, it was like the fucking worst spell. Like 10 times worse than our beginning spell.
But, I'm just gonna point this out now because I'm stupid. We've been playing this for a total of a couple hours. You can only level up here?
Yes. In Dark Souls 1, any bonfire, you could level up. Dark Souls 2, you have to talk to her. God damn it. I think she's called the Green Herald or something. Oh, Emerald Herald. There you go. Because we don't want to use normal names for colors anymore.
No, why would we?
So,
look at this amber can.
Yeah, amber can.
Amber can.
Alright, well, we have, I think I just leveled up the fire sword past the point where I think it's going to be very effective anymore, so we really need to, we need to invest in getting a better weapon soon.
Very soon?
Probably very soon. The fire sword is great. It's been super helpful throughout the game so far. But it's just one of those things where, you know, you picked it up in the early part of the game. You cannot drag that weapon through the entire game.
Well, you could. It's just going to be beneficial towards the end.
Alright, so for those of you who are really, really smart, and you just saw that there was like 4 rapid fire loading screens, and my soul count just went to 0, and my dude is dead. I was testing out a bunch of weird pathways to see which is the fastest, smartest way to get through here, so that I could show, you know, a decent amount of things. And if I remember correctly, I fell off a ledge or something like that. I don't remember.
I like how you don't show it for the sheer fact that I'm going to laugh.
It was literally like 20 minutes of me exploring, and it was mainly walking. It was not exciting. I really do want to include all my deaths so that people can kind of see, you know, how people die, what areas are really difficult. But dying because I was exploring and fell off a cliff, it's kind of a waste of time.
Can we have all your deaths set to Ode to Joy?
If we ever get that into this, maybe.
Yes.
Just for you, though. Now, here's something else. Dark Souls 1, when you cast a spell, you stay in place. Dark Souls 2, oh, look at that. I just slide forward off this ledge, and now I'm being attacked by dogs.
Look at those one hits, though.
Yeah, Fire Sword is still really good in this area. Now you get to, earlier when that enemy exploded at me, now you get to see what they look like. They're like weird mummies, I guess. And, they don't like getting shot in the face with magic. That's just the Wanderer's gear. It looks the same as it did in Dark Souls 1. Maybe a little shiny, maybe a little newer, but by no means is it any different. I actually think it has the exact same stats for it too, which is just not impressive. Like this deep into the game to get an armor set that's that useless, I'm just not into it. Now that's the antiquated key that we got earlier. I want to say 2 episodes ago. Not useful. I don't even comprehend why we needed to open that. It leads back to a previous way that we've already been. In this little area, we have what they wanted to be another ambush, and just it's not working out for them. I don't have the health to just jump into ambushes and let you guys see how cool some of the ambushes in the game are. So I can just show you the best way to defuse ambushes, because I'm not going to sit there and get hit by a bunch of dudes. I can't. I got the baby health bar right now. Super baby. Alright, now this little area is full of treasure and bullshit.
If it's one thing I love, it's bullshit.
I know. I'm here for it, you know? So I'm looking around. I see that I only have one lockbox. And unfortunately, my shining moment in this part right here is that I can either use the lockbox, open a little item box, and you know, get one more piece of loot, which I probably won't use, or keep my lockbox, and the next enemy we fight can be a little Dark Souls 1 flashback to the Bell Gargoyles.
I do like the gargoyles.
I decide in that little flash up of the menu that it's definitely going to be better if we fight the gargoyles. So fuck it, we're going to fight the gargoyles. It is going to suck. It's going to suck for a lot of reasons.
Is it the same sort of boss fight from the first one where you fight one and then all of a sudden the second one shows up?
Oh no, I'm not going to ruin it for you or anyone else, but it has been revamped. If you can imagine Four Kings meets gargoyles. That's my only hint as to how bad this is going to get for my character. And not just that, the bell tower that leads to the gargoyles is protected by a covenant called the Bell Keepers, who are super annoying. When the game first came out, my bad, it was a really fun area. That was not the best way that I could have done that, but anyway. It was a great area for PvP. I thought it was a lot of fun. I actually had a character that got pretty high into the Bell Covenant just because I was having so much fun PvPing. Now that I am back in this area, I am severely disappointed. Just like the Bell Covenant has just turned into trolls, and I decided to cut that completely out of the video. It was a huge waste of my time, and I don't know, I was just really let down because I really wanted to showcase PvP in this area. And for the most part, the PvP in this area was my character alive, wandering around. I would be invaded, and then the invader would literally hide from me until one or more friends of his showed up in my world. So it was usually a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-1 situation. It was just sad, really. Like, I mean, I don't want to say that, you know, you should jump into every fight, but being a coward is really not the right way to go about it. I mean, if you're invading someone and your entire method of invasion is hide until my friend shows up, you might as well be the host and summon a friend and wait to get invaded. I mean, I just don't see the point in it. But anyway, these are some of my favorite enemies in the entire game. They are little Bell Guardians. They're adorable. They're like little black silhouetted gnomes. I can't even describe how hilarious they are. And as you can see, they pack a good punch. So, funny, cute little enemy. Definitely not one to be fucked with, though.
What are they using? Is it like a blacksmith hammer, or is it like a weird axe type thing?
It is actually an axe, even though the swing pattern was a little bit like the hammer. It's just they do so much damage because it's enchanted with dark.
They're so adorable.
Now, as you can see, my method for fighting was really simple. I was fighting more than one, so I had one of them fall down the ladder. They're actually so little that they can't get back up the ladder. Like, they can't climb ladders, which is somehow makes them even more adorable. But anyway.
We should put in like the Lollipop Guild song from Wizard of Oz.
We really shouldn't. And I don't know, like I think that this enemy is just really funny, but anyway, the minute I rung the bell, the invasion started. So we are just going to skip ahead to where things are a lot less troll-tastic. But there is one more enemy up here. He's about to die, though. Boop.